All right, I am live. Running a few minutes late this morning. Coming in on a replay, thank you very much. Great to have you here. Mainly off grid. Yo, yo. ACR Protect. Look at that. My two brothers are here. Good to see you guys this morning. You're first today. Yeah, I am starting just a couple minutes late. Got a phone call and was on the phone for a few minutes and yeah, had to get off the phone call real quick and put some pants on so I could come out and walk. How you guys doing this morning? In the pink elephant thong already this morning, or still from last night? Yeah, someone that's in the chat right now made me late this morning, so I don't blame it all on her. Not gonna say any names or anything. I don't want anybody to point fingers. Yeah, I wonder who. Look at them fingers getting pointed. Who, me? Three of my favorite people are here this morning, right now. More to come. Love you guys, every one of you. You guys are huge supporters of mine. You make all this worth it, that's for sure. Yeah, yesterday morning, when I walked by this house, there were 4 sheriffs hanging out. 3 of them at the front door and 1 watching the back door. It is Friday. No, it's not. Friday Eve. Isn't it? I don't know. He left. Not let me see his thing. I showed you, Rainey. Been cold, yeah. I think Rainey is that way 24/7. So I was having problems with my phone and keeping the battery charged up. Phone died on me yesterday on the walk, and got back home. My kind of Friday. Got back home and put my phone on the charger for a while. Said I needed to update my phone, so I did the update, and it's been charging ever since. So Lisa is here. Good morning, Lisa. Good to see you this morning. Let's get them likes up. Absolutely. We got 9 people in here, only 5 likes. Somebody's slacking. So anyway, yeah, I did not go phone shopping yesterday because it seemed like the upgrade fixed the battery issue. So we'll see today how well it holds out. Fort Dodge will do that to you. You got me confused, ACR, with the Fort Dodge comment. Oh, okay. Someplace that y'all have been. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Matthew, good morning. Natalie, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Good morning to everybody. Dan is here. Dan the man from Romania. Mad Hatter seems to be your coffee stop here. That's good. Jared, good morning to you. So those of you that haven't been with me since I've kind of rerouted here and added the extra mile, I basically just walk around the block at my house and then walk to the trail. So Lisa, guess what? What? Mad Hatter wash going good so far this morning. I haven't hit the trail yet. It's still cold there. Breaking news. End of January and it's cold in Ohio. Yes, I did add a mile. I'm walking 3 miles a day now. Keep that ticker ticking. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I hit 1,000 miles by the time I get to 365 days. The 365 days in a row sounds impressive, but at 2 miles a day, it only give me 730 miles, and it just didn't have that how factor. So I needed to add to that, add some mileage to get it up to 1,000. So thank you, Matthew. Well, here's breaking news for you, Lisa. It's cold down here in Georgia too. 28 degrees today. I think Sunday morning is going to be real cold. Oh, let's see. Joe. Okay, Joe, thanks for sharing. Rainy. You're local. How you doing? Do I look like Wilford Brimley? Thank you. Wilford Brimley wishes he looked this good, especially now. Bob, you need help. Please help you. I can't do much over a telephone, so I don't know what I could do for you, Bob. Annie, good morning to you. Bob Street, I think you've been in here before asking for help. Not a lot people can do over a telephone, so no one should mess with anyone's barbecue grill. Depression and anxiety. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. Been there, done that. You got to find something to do to give you some purpose. Anyhow, you've been here every day for a few days. So I just walked past my house. Like I said, I just kind of walk around the block, add that extra mileage, and then walk to the trail. Fluffy, how you doing? Yes, we all have our demons to deal with. Sometimes they're more prevalent than other times, but I smell like cigarettes. So here you go, Fluffy. How's that? Get you a good whiff of that, buddy. Bob, you're not okay? Dude, you just gotta push through it. That's all you can do. Joe, I have no idea what you're talking about. Rainey, if he comes back with another comment like that, just put him in timeout for 24 hours. We'll deal with him tomorrow. Out and about with M&D. Good morning, sir. How are you? Yeah, it's cold in the basement. Good morning. All right, so we're getting to the trail now, or we're at the trail now. So closing in on that first mile for the day. We're out here. It's day 171 in a row of walking 3 miles. Almost said 2. 3 miles now. We will be at 348 miles when I'm done today. So the troll wave must have passed, huh? I've been too busy from work. Yes, ma'am, Lisa, day 171. I love when you call those out every morning. Love having you here, Lisa. You do 15-hour shifts. I'm glad I don't have to do that kind of crap anymore. Thanks, Lisa. I turned camera around. We got a little bit of water in the creek this morning. Still. Temp this morning, 28 degrees. A brisk 28 degrees. yesterday, right along in here where we saw the albino squirrel. Oh, oh hell no. Ask Rainey what it is for her, and mainly. Usually they'll come in and tell me what the temp is. Lisa as well. And tell me what the temp is up there. It makes me feel a whole hell of a lot better than what I'm walking in. Negative 18 for you, Paul. All right, Joe. Sorry for your loss. I did not see the obituary. -8 degrees in the Chicago area. Yeah, that's horrible. Negative 18. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? It's Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Annie, you're going to work? All right, man. You have a great day at work. That's Fahrenheit, negative 18. F that, man. It's time to move. Took a long walk in it yourself? Nah. If it got that cold here, I would be doing my walks indoors. I would be that little old man walking in the mall. Joe, I am in, they call it middle Georgia, but it's more southern. I'm 100 miles south of Atlanta. I mean, to the mile. I've actually looked at Google Maps, and in the middle of Atlanta, driving through Atlanta, middle of downtown Atlanta, it says I have 100 miles to go to my front door. So, Craft Organics, good morning. She's from my state. Okay. Yeah, YMCA indoor track. I did not get another phone when I got Game Corso. Good morning. Good to see you here. Welcome to my channel. We need warm weather, absolutely. Oh yeah, when I got back home after my phone died yesterday, I plugged my phone in for a while, and it said it, when I picked it back up, it said it needed updated. But I updated it, and it's been charging well since then. So yeah, I've seen Kane in your streams, ACR. Definitely good to have him here. I appreciate you coming around. Mad Hatter made it back, had a phone call. You didn't miss anything good. That's for sure. At least the sun is out. Yep. We have some good sunshine. I just walked in front of a car a little bit ago. They're supposed to stop for you in the crosswalk, so I just kept on walking. They seemed like they were slowing down, so and when I walked out in front of them, they definitely slowed down. So yeah, we're getting ready to head into the woods here for a little bit. Hopefully we'll get to see some deer this morning. 2 more months till the thaw. Yeah, I don't think I have that long. I have been seeing blue jays And I've also seen a few robins. And the only time I see them down here is in the spring and in the fall when they're heading south or heading north. So, why did Dave cross the road? Oop. Let's see. That's right. Get my 3 miles in, bitches. But yeah, I've been seeing blue jays and robins. And if robins are here, that means they're heading north. That means spring's right around the corner. So probably about the time I leave here and head north, it'll be fairly consistent warm weather. And then I'm going to go north and I'm going to go right back into the cold again. So, walking in the wild, good morning to you. Andrew's a bad influence. Yeah, got me walking in front of cars. They say, get out the way, bitch. Logan, how you doing this morning? 6.3, what? Yeah, I just heard a blue jay. Cindy is here. Good morning, Cindy. Craft Organics, you're 63? Oh, 6'3". Okay. Matt, you're taking off. Thanks for coming in. Great to see you this morning. Always love having you here. The Mayo King, aka the Seltzer Queen. I think ACR is more the fruity beer queen. Logan, that's not funny anymore. You know that. Let's make 6'9" a thing. That number is just so much more fun. Yeah, keep them mainly in line. Yeah, let's make 6'9" a thing. Maybe all us boomers and Gen Xers can make that a thing. And fruity beer keeps the fruit fruity. I talked about that one day about the hand signals for 6'7" or 6'9". Sorry, I said it, didn't I? Matt Hatter, best to you as well. You have a fantastic day. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, the hand signal for the 6'9". Just kind of lean your head back and put your hands on either side of your head like you're holding something up. I don't know about that. Called a middle finger. Yeah. Kind of quiet out here this morning. Not seeing a whole lot of people. How's the weather in Florida today, Steve? Don't know. It's cold in Georgia, though. All right, Josh, you take care of yourself. Here, what do I do if a kidnapper jumps out? Believe me, nobody's going to want to kidnap me. There ain't nothing to get. Lester is here. Good morning, Lester. Oh, wow. Rainy, you and Lester are on those kind of terms now? You just call him Les. He calls you Rain. Huh. You guys have elevated your game a little bit there. We'll see you, Josh. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you, brother. Almost reached your goal. Almost at 90 subscribers. Cool, Zach. Keep plugging away, man. They will come, and eventually they'll start coming in droves. So, Logan, you saw somebody in the woods? All right. Well, hope they're not doing anything obscene in there. It's Jake again. Hello, Jake. We got a little bit of sun trying to sneak through the clouds this morning. So much better than a view from a kayak. Kane, are you trying to drop a dig on somebody? Ron Lother is here. Good morning, Ron. Good to see you, Ron. Appreciate you coming in this morning. I'm hearing people hollering. You like see? You like seeing ACR play with his kayak? Logan, I don't know. I don't really follow it that much. I can tell who's here, who's not. I mean, just from the chat. And most days, all the important people are here, so that's what matters to me. Kim is here. There's an important person right there. Kim comes in every day, says hello, tells me he's back. -11. That's cold. Good morning. See? Leaf blower powered kayak. There you go. I was out in the kayak one time and actually took my shirt off and used the wind, used my shirt as a sail, and it actually worked pretty well. I kind of pinned the shirt up against the kayak with my feet, held it up in the air, And it actually worked pretty well. So, all right, so we're at the turnaround point on the walking trail. Gonna head back. I got a little more than a mile to go. I was hoping we'd get some good sunshine this morning, but not yet. Rainy likes to watch mainly play with his wood. So you watch mainly playing with his wood. You watch ACR playing with his kayak. Why do you watch this? I don't play with anything while I'm out here. Maybe Bambi here and there, but Jake, we'll see you later. Thank you very much. Craft Organic on Kayak Missouri Rivers. You fish off the bank. Okay. Many likes today. Where are we at on likes? 31. Not bad. Not bad. Jake said he was leaving, so he wants everybody to say goodbye to him. Feels like nobody loves him. You see me in my red, white, and blues. Hi, Lee. You just gonna block the road? You're just gonna stand right in front of me. You're not gonna let me get past. Hi. I'm on YouTube right now, so. Okay. You're gonna make him a star. What's his name? Skipper. Skipper. Skipper? Okay. So everybody say hi to Skipper. Bye, Skipper. Have a good day. We'll see you later. All right, I've got a new member of the channel there. Skipper. There you go. Lester said bye to Jake. That's my kind of dog right there. Somebody else's. I love dogs to death, but I just don't want to own one. I have enough trouble taking care of myself. So, not going to abuse a pet by not taking good care of it. So, and I wouldn't abuse a pet. I shouldn't say it that way, but I just don't feel like I'm a good enough pet owner to own another pet. So, love them to death. They're cool as hell, but just not for me. Jake, a couple people said goodbye to you. I said goodbye to you. See you later. Or we're gonna give you a permanent goodbye. You've done a few more than two. So anyway, moving right along, and you need to learn how to spell bye when you're saying goodbye. There's an E on the end of it. Usually when people come in here and they're trying to get oh, never mind. I'm not gonna go down that path. Yeah, Kraft, I know. It's well, the last two dogs I've had both got ran over by cars, and I don't know if I want to go through that again. Both of them were pretty traumatic to me. The second one, I actually heard it get hit by a car. It was out in front of my house. I was in the backyard. Didn't know it got out of the yard. And yeah, I heard the yelp when it got hit. So I don't want to go through that again. My German Shepherd I had for like 7 or 8 years. That was the first one to get hit. Got out of the house, got out of the yard at night, and let it outside. She got out of the yard, got lost, I think. I went out looking for her for a few hours, never did find her. Next morning, I got the phone call that she'd been hit. So that was a tough day burying her. She was a sweetheart. If you watch that little short video I have, I just uploaded a whole bunch of pictures out of my phone, a bunch of older pictures, and there's pictures of both those dogs in there. So anyway, yeah, Kraft, I agree with you. Could be in listening mode for a little bit. Gotta get my rowing in. No playing with the kayak. Jeez, Rainy. Can we say a little aggression here? Oh, goodness. Yeah, that was a burp. Just a little one though. ACR Rose in the nude. Pleasant nightmares. All right, so looks like the dog I saw was going to be the only wildlife I see today. Haven't seen any deer. The albino squirrel hasn't made its presence known this morning yet, but we got a little bit of time. Yeah, don't send him to HR. That's where he wants to go. That's why he does the stuff he does, so that he can get sent to HR. Morning. It's kind of like me when I was in high school. I would skip classes because I didn't want to be in school, and I'd get caught, called up to the office, and then they'd suspend me for 3 days. And I'm like, thank you. That's what I wanted in the first place. Now you gave me a piece of paper that says I can do it legally. You got a lot of cute girls in your corner, Lester. Oh, man. Legs are hurting this morning. Now, one of them. I got probably, I'm sure it's less than a mile to go, so I can do it. I can make it. Oh, Lester and his girls. Yeah, Natalie. We need to get Ducky in here. Natalie, are you keeping notes on Lester? I mean, Rainy's here, but you still want to keep a file going. I'm gonna stop up here and look at our plastic cat for a minute, rest my leg for a few minutes. Where am I at? 43% battery. Definitely better than I was yesterday when I got to this point. All right. Plastic cat is still there. Has not moved. That cat's been sitting there since, let's see. I know it was before the first of the year. Abdul, how you doing this morning? Good day to you too. Yeah, he's misbehaving. Of course he is. Craft, it was easy when I was in high school to skip class. I'd just walk off the campus. Abdul having a spot of tea and a cigarette. All right. Now I'm going to be home in a few minutes and I'm going to have a spot of coffee. Hello, Governor. Yeah, oh, there's some sun shining now. Let's see. I get to say it today. Sunshine on my shoulder. You know what that does? That makes me happy. Yeah, when I was in high school, I mean, we changed classes every period, and we were allowed to walk outside, and we were allowed to smoke, which is just incredible to me that they let a bunch of 14, 15, 16-year-olds smoke. Good thing I didn't walk out in front of those two cars. You spot a Mary Jane. But it's supposed to start snowing. Oh, you can keep it all up there, Cindy. But yeah, we used to be able to just walk outside and smoke cigarettes and weed if we wanted. Well, if we could get away with it. There was always a teacher out there and they could smell it, but there's, 20, 30 kids out there smoking, so it was hard to find the one that was smoking the weed. But anyway, yeah, and we wanted to just start walking up the street away from school. Go up to the convenience store, get a Mountain Dew and a Reese's cup. Couldn't even fathom doing that in school. I figured they'd send somebody out after you. Nah. I saw a video there the other day. The guy does a bunch of shorts, and he's mainly talking to Gen Xers. And it's funny to me. This is off topic here, but it's funny to me how all these Gen Xers are coming on. And I know there's a bunch of Gen Xers in here, but they're all bragging about how they used to drink from a hose and get whoopings and all that kind of stuff. And anyway, so yeah, he came in, or he had one video, and he said, was a truant? Is there really such a thing as a truant officer? I've never seen one. Have you? And that is true. But I know that there are, because I actually know somebody that was a truant officer. So they actually did have people that were out looking for kids skipping school. So smoked in the locker room and at the wall. I never left the school. You feel like a criminal. Oh, what did we miss from Lester? Get all that too in Germany, 13 or 14. Had two family members pass 3 days apart. That's not good, Lester. Sorry about that. Sorry, I missed your comment too. I'm sorry. I'm double checking my battery. Yesterday, this was about where my battery died, and I'm doing better today. I'm like at 30% still. So They issue summons to the parents. Yeah, it got to that point with my parents. And that's how I got my parents. And God bless my parents for putting up with me. Basically, I told my parents I was working a full-time job. I mean, I'd go to school when I went to school. I'd go to school in the morning and then I'd go to work and work 3 to midnight. And go out partying for a while, get home about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then go back, try to go back to school again. Anyway, I told my parents, I said, I'm not going back to school. They were busing me clear across town too. So I had to drive over there because I had to go to work right after school. So I had to drive my car all the way across town because they were busing me because of the school busing thing and all that. So anyway, I just told my parents, I said, I'm not going back to that frickin' place. And unless you sign these papers, you guys are going to get in trouble. So Ducky is here. Good morning. He came in around the time it died. Ron's still here. Thank you, Ron, for hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Whack, whack, whack. Ducky is here. We're doing good today on Bowery. Yeah. If you're in school watching Dragon Ball Z, then yeah, you're definitely a lot younger than me. Morning, Pilgrim. How are you this morning? Good to see you here this morning. We're almost done. I've been kind of slacking. Where are we at? 47 minutes. We're not doing bad. I haven't really tried to set any kind of time for my 3-mile walk since I've been doing those. I wanted to do them for a while, see how I'm doing on them. And used to try to keep the 2-mile walks under 35 minutes. I did pretty good at that. So that's what, 17 and a half minutes. So if I'm around 50 to 60 minutes right now with these 3-mile walks, I'm doing good. You were watching me on TV for a while. So yeah, anywhere between 50 and 60 minutes, I'm doing good. Laura's here. Good morning, Laura. Good to see you. I'm assuming you just came in since you said hi, everyone. It's the first comment I've seen from you. I know I've missed a few. Oh, goodness. I've missed a few. We are at the end of the trail, but I still got to finish walking home. So to get my full 3 miles in. The new route that I started yesterday, where I just walk around the block, is working out pretty good. I stay away from the busy road as much. So definitely miss that, or don't miss walking down that busy road for as long as I was, especially that time of day. It's 8:30 now, so definitely slowed down the traffic and everything. But I was walking it right around 8 o'clock, or right before 8 o'clock. Yeah, it was pretty busy. So, Stuart, you remember me from the 80s? We were grave robbing. That wasn't me, man. That wasn't me. I ain't never done that stuff. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay. He's not reading the chat. Okay. I see why you want me to ask him. Andrew, are you going live? Asking for a friend. Mama Trev, how you doing? Stuart, yes, I am a good sport. Hey, as long as you're not obnoxious, Stuart, I'm not going to be obnoxious back to you. Well, most of the time, I have gone off on people when they didn't really deserve it. But Mama Trev, you're fine. TR, we don't talk politics here, and it's definitely a political issue right now. So, not going to talk about it. You were telling my secrets after you left. Oh no. Thank you, Kraft. All right, we're getting closer and closer to home. Almost done with the walk. So, got a couple of new people in here. And just to let you know, I walk every day. I've been live streaming from my walks every day for 171 days in a row. Pretty damn impressive, huh? I was walking 2 miles a day, realized that I want to go 365 days. That's home, by the way. Realized that I wasn't going to get, that would have put me at 730 miles. So I upped my mileage so that when I hit 365, I can be at 1,000 miles. So, odds, no, I am not in Cincinnati. I am in Georgia. Mama Trev, you are absolutely right. Anyway, yeah, so I am in Georgia. I walked 3 miles a day now. When I get to 365 days, I will be over 1,000 miles. It is coffee time, yes. Yeah, no snow. We got some snow about a week ago. A little over, oh my gosh, now I guess it's been like 2 weeks. But it was all gone by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I did walk in the snow. So, all right, so we've got 3 miles in again today. We are done with our 3-mile walk. I got freaking ants all over my house. It really sucks. I don't like having these ants in my house. When it gets cold down here, they're all looking for someplace warm to stay. So, house is clean. All right. I ain't showing you. Switch over to disconnect the microphone and switch over to the phone microphone. I'm sure you all heard that. Your house looks like it survived a war zone. Well, right now, with all the dead ants I have, because I keep spraying them, it kind of looks like a war zone in here. Definitely a lot of dead bodies laying around. So, hang on just a second. Let me get the phone on the tripod here. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. All right, it is time for coffee. There you go, Ducky. Time for some music. Got the fit. Yeah, piss ants. Oh, Natalie, you missed it. I just did a little strip tease. My chin is cold. I shaved my. I finally shaved yesterday. Oh, you saw it? Okay. So you didn't miss it. I finally shaved yesterday. Yeah. Naked face, I can definitely feel it. Is it cold in America? It is cold where I'm at. The picture is becoming reality. Can I finish what I started? You got everything you're going to see for now. When I start my Only Dave's page, then possibly you'll see more, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you to see D Luscious. Oh, that's cool. Wapakoneta. Do you know who's from Wapakoneta, Lester? There's someone very, very famous from Wapakoneta, Ohio. You know who it is? Anybody? Anybody? You know that place? I've definitely been there. Nobody knows, huh? First man to walk on the moon, Neil Armstrong. Close. Was in aviation. You're close there, time too, fish. Neil Armstrong, first man on the moon. They got a real cool museum there. You can see it from the highway when you're driving past Wapakoneta, because that's really about all Wapakoneta is. It's someplace to drive by, and if you're interested in Neil Armstrong, stopping by his museum. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hayden, how you doing today? You go there a couple times a year, okay? Well, if you're interested in the moon landing and all that, definitely stop by there. I haven't been there. I mean, I was a kid when I went there. Well, probably a teenager. It has a person on the moon painted on it. Okay, yeah. Well, that's probably why, because that's where Neil Armstrong's from. Marky Mark. Awkward Art Kid. How you doing? Who's famous from my hometown, Peoria, Illinois? Hint, it's a comedian. You even have a statue of him in Peoria, Illinois. Is it he was with Robin Williams for a while. No, I think he's from Ohio. He was on Mork and Mindy with Robin Williams for a while, but I can't remember his name. That's the only person I can think of. Oh, Richard Pryor. Okay. All right. Definitely younger than what I was thinking. Oh, Robin Williams was pretty good, yeah. I've seen the video. I don't know if you all have seen this before. Robin Williams was performing at a military base, a U.S. military base. Oh, I missed it, Natalie? Laura? Did you shout it out, Laura? Oh, you did shout it out. I'm sorry. You got it right. You got it right. Miles 350, 351, and oh, wait a minute. No, you're not. Laura, I knew this was going to happen. uh, I think I'm at 348 now. I, I knew this was going to happen to us, Laura. We'd get confused when I went to the 3 miles. I think I'm at 348 today. I know it's day 171. He's one of your favorite actors? Yeah. Oh, you got 100 or more Elk Club pins? All right. Would it be easier to sell them or better to sell them as a collection, Lester? Someone or something famous from your hometown. Well, my hometown is the Wright brothers. So who's going to win the Super Bowl? Seattle. You got your 1,000 Angry Tugs in? ACR? You love the movie where he's the Dr. Patch Adams? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes stuff like that is better to sell as a collection. Yeah. Okay, so mile 346, 347, and 348 crushed. Laura, we'll struggle through it, but we'll make it, all right? Love you, Laura, for shouting them out all the time, even when we're wrong. And both of us were. I was getting ready to read it out. Thanks, Natalie. I started telling about there's a video out of Robin Williams, and he's doing a stand-up routine, and he's performing for a bunch of U.S. military guys somewhere overseas. Not even sure where it's at. But for those that are military, you'll know what I mean by it. They started to play Retreat, which is at the end of the day when they lower the flag on a military base, they lower the flag and they play Retreat is the music that they play. And everybody on the base, all the military people on the base, if they're in uniform, they stand, face the flag, and they salute the flag. Even if you can't see it, you're supposed to stop, stand, salute the flag. Even if you're in your car, you're supposed to stop. If you hear the music, you're supposed to stop and sit on the side of the road until that music's done playing and they got the flag back down. Anyway, so he's in the middle of his performance and they start to play Retreat. He's got like thousands of people out there watching him do his performance, and all of a sudden they start to play Retreat. They play like a little preamble to it, and so everybody knows it's coming. And anyways, everybody in the audience just turns their backs to him and faces the flag, and he's like, what the hell is going on? If you've never seen that before, watch that video. Just watch I don't know, search Robin Williams Retreat, and you'll see that video. So movie A League of Our Own. Reveille, yes. Reveille's in the morning, right? Marky Mark. We met Coco the gorilla. Yeah, Reveille's in the morning and Retreat's at night. I hear it here. There's an Air Force base that's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles away. And if I'm sitting outside at 7 o'clock in the morning, I can definitely hear it. Every once in a while I'll hear it at night, so I'll hear them play Retreat at night. I do not stand and face the flag and salute anymore. I was out making deliveries one day when they started playing Retreat, and I was real close to the base, and I definitely heard it, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? You do as a veteran? I I mean, obviously, when the national anthem played at like a sporting event, I stand and salute. Absolutely. Um, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stand for reveille or retreat. If I was on base, maybe. If I was actually on base, I might do it. But yeah, Mike Holmes is here. Good morning. Good to see you. If you were to hear it, you would. If I was on base, I think I probably would, or on a post, I probably would. Sister Krista is here. Good morning, Krista. Good to see you. Yeah, they buy houses up there in Vermont. Yep. And come up there during leaf season. Reggie, good to see you too. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you coming in. Haven't seen you in a little while. I don't know if you're aware, but I've upped my game. I'm walking 3 miles a day now. And we just discovered it's a little bit more difficult to keep track of the mileage, but I'm up to 348 miles today. Heading for, yeah, the leaf peepers. Yeah. Heading for 1,000 miles. I've upped my game so that I can hit 1,000 miles when I get to day 365. So, yeah, the old leaf peepers. Woodstock, Vermont. Well, I appreciate you, Reggie. Love it anytime at all that you can be here. I understand, people have lives, and I'm not, I'm not that important of a part of one of your life, but and completely understand. Definitely got things to do and other things to do. So, whale watchers and leaf peepers. You're going to celebrate in Hawaii? You wouldn't recognize the famous people. Everybody, make sure you double tap that screen in case you forgot to do it, Lester. Matt is here. Good morning to you, Matt. Did that auto correct there, ACR? Were you trying to type Krista? Did you promote Krista? ACR? Congratulations, Krista. You've now been promoted to Christ. Yeah, so yesterday my phone died. I was having problems with the battery charge on my phone, and my phone died on my walk. But I got it when I got back home. I got it plugged in for a little bit, and when I picked it back up, it said it needed an update, and I knew that it did. It was I just kept ignoring it and bypassing it. But anyway, so I let the phone update, and now my phone's charging just fine. So. I was down kind of low when I got back off from my walk. I was down to 15% when I got back from my walk, but that's been, I think I've been around, and see, I didn't look at my time again today. I keep forgetting to look at my time when I get done walking. Dang it. I guess I can go back and watch my own replay, like I've never done that before. Murky Mark, I do not have any pets. We were talking about that earlier. I was on the trail and I was walking, and someone was walking with a dog, and the dog just stopped right in front of me. So I stopped and petted the dog for a little bit, and then I said, "That's my kind of dog, somebody else's." And it's not that I don't like dogs. I love dogs, love cats, but Just don't want to own one anymore. Matt, yes, absolutely. I walked the 3 miles. Johnny Depp was going to buy a house in the next town from me. He pulled out of the deal because it was put in the newspaper and the news, oh, where he was buying the house. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I've had people ask me, well, you want to be rich and famous? No, I don't want to be famous. I'll take the rich part, but screw that famous part. Oh, wow, Ron. Um, Damn it, Ron. Skipper. Yeah. It was Skipper, right, Ron? Please tell me I'm right. You don't remember either, Ron? Does anybody remember what the dog's name was earlier that I stopped and petted? It was Skipper. All right, thanks, Lester. ACR, we will see you later. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate you being here. I mean, you've been here since the beginning, too. Gave me a full hour of watch time. Love you, man. You're great, ACR. If you're not familiar with ACR Protect, if you're not subscribed to his channel, go over and subscribe to his channel. He's closing in real close to 1,000 subscribers if he's not quite there yet. Definitely go check out his channel. Got a lot of good information on his channel. Does some pretty crazy live streams sometimes, but they're definitely fun. Definitely PG-13 to R-rated live streams, but they're definitely some fun. And he drinks a lot of fruity beer. So, mayo sandwiches and fruity beer. You're going out in the field for a while. Andrew, absolutely. He has liquor too. Yes, he does. He does drink some liquor. And we're not talking about HR either. You going out in the field for work? Oh, okay. You're going to be like out there for days or just during the day to day? For days? Oh, that sucks. My best friend, I'm sure that those of you who've been around for a while, I have a good friend on and off today. Okay. Um, my best friend is serving in the army right now. He's active army, and they're out. He's stationed down in Fort Stewart, down near Savannah, but they're out in the field right now. He said until February. I'm not exactly sure when he's getting back, but I haven't seen him since before Christmas, so I need to get down there and see him. Little Sean, how you doing today? Mod me. What's that mean? I don't even know what you're talking about there, Little Sean. Everybody make sure you double tap that screen for me. There, Little Sean, make sure you've double tapped. Sun is out there. Yeah. What's the second thing to go in with your memory loss? Yeah, because I don't remember the first thing. I know what he wants, Marky. I'm just messing with him. You hear the birds chirping. Yeah, I was talking earlier that I've been seeing some blue jays down here, and I've been seeing. I saw a couple of robins the other day, 2 days ago, and for me down here in Georgia, that means that they're starting to fly north. So spring's right around the corner. I'll see blue jays and robins in the fall and in the spring, or early spring, late fall. I'll see them as they're passing by heading further south. But if I'm seeing robins here, that means spring's a coming. So, Matt, what are my plans today? Just keep on plugging away, keep on hustling. Yesterday you saw a woodpecker. That's cool. We get those down here every once in a while. I'll hear them, but I hardly ever see them. Negative -0.2 degrees for you, huh, Lester? That is too damn cold for me. Blue jays are the coolest looking birds. One of the coolest looking birds I've ever seen. Their colors and everything, but they're mean little sons of bitches. I like their song that they do, and they're good, cool looking bird. But yeah, they can be mean. He's more like an ice pecker. Oh, we can go down all kinds of avenues with that, Mike. Am I from Irish? No, I'm not Irish at all. Are you asking because of the red? Nope. You got ant. I got ants, and you got fruit flies. Yeah. Tracy from daycare. Thanks, Tracy. I'll tell you what. You can just keep them. I don't want them back. But thanks for letting me know, Tracy. If you want to rename them, that's fine too. Give them a different last name, please. That way, maybe they won't be able to find me when they grow up. That's definitely original. That's the first time I've ever seen that before. Absolutely, Natalie. I feel that way all the time. You'll trade me? Yeah. Remember not to feed them after midnight, and don't get them wet. You're gonna rename them Daquan and Tanisha. All right. That sounds like decent names. Give them a good last name, like I don't know, Obama or something. Yeah. Good family name. Just pick any president for the last 50 years and give them that last name. ICO. ICO site. I can't figure out your name, so I'm just going to call you ICO. I know we go through that all the time, but Shamanda Mercedes. Jackson. There you go, Jackson. Dayquil and NyQuil. Chaotic disturbance. How you doing? Diamond. You want her to grow up and be a stripper? No offense to anybody that's named Diamond. There you go, Natalie. Denise and the nephew. Just got off a 10-hour shift. Joe, you're back. Woke up with a sinus headache today. Was she cute? Sorry, Lester, I had to go there. Some dads in the chat? Yeah. 8:30 to 6:30. Whew. The long shifts are bad enough during the day, but when you have to do them overnight, that makes it even worse. All right, Joe. Your assistant grocery manager at night. Okay. My best friend, when I was growing up, he got a job at Kroger when he was, I think he was still 15 when he started working there. And moved apart from each other. I hadn't seen him in a long, long time, but he ended up retiring from Kroger. He was a store manager. He was a bag boy when he started there, and he ended up being a store manager and ended up retiring from Kroger. Worked there for over 30 years, so almost 4 years strong. Okay. Yeah, Freddie Kroger. All right, Lisa, you're taking off. Thank you very much for being here. Love you, Lisa. Love having you here every single day. You're amazing to me. Too good to me, actually. Terry and Derry went to the meat department, now grocery. Vintage, how you doing today? Good morning and happy Friday to you. Used to go to Kroger back in, you don't have Kroger's in Pennsylvania? You use your Vicks inhaler, or yeah, I know what you're talking about, Lester, to clear out your sinuses. Possum Smile, hello. Nope, Joe, I can't. No Kroger in Austin, Texas. I'll bet you there's a grocery store that's owned by Kroger's in Austin, Texas. Kroger's owns a lot of grocery stores, a lot of different chains. Don't have one in Vermont either. Okay. Gentle Jake, any good tips for a young man starting basically from the bottom? Um, find something you enjoy doing that you love to do. And they always say that if you love what you're doing, as far as work goes, you'll never work a day in your life. Find something like that that you can make money at, and then save, 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 save. Don't spend anything on crap. Don't worry about keeping up with everybody else. Get you a cheap car to drive back and forth to work and save as much money as you can and invest while you're young. Most powerful force on earth, according to Albert Einstein, is compound interest. So if you start saving now while you're young, when you get to be my age, life will be a lot easier for you. HEB, Central Market, and Aldi. Yeah, Aldi's completely separate from Kroger, but yeah, Kroger owns a lot of stuff. Making 22.45 an hour. Yep. Super Ninja. That's absolutely what we all need to do. You ran a business as a jack of all trades. Okay. Yep. Save and invest. Save and invest. Everybody wants instant gratification. They want to, and they want to be able to show off to everybody. You know, look at what I got. Look at what I got, and that's not the thing to do. Because in 40 years, or however long you have till retirement, you're going to be a lot better off if you're sitting on a beach 24/7, and they're still sitting at home, or they're still sitting back in the snow up north somewhere, and they're working still, and you're sitting on a beach down in Florida or wherever. Yeah. Then you can show off. We got Ocean City job lots and a Walmart and an Aldi's. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm sure Burt Reynolds did invest quite a bit. Chaotic, yeah, I worked at Lowe's for about 10 years. So I understand. I mean, retail is not the most fun in the world to do, but you can actually make some decent money working there. So you're humble. There you go. There you go. I've owned one new vehicle in my entire life, and I kind of regret buying it. It was cool to have for a while, but I've bought one brand new car in my entire life, and I'll never do it again. No, work till you die. I'll always be doing something. I mean, I'm not gonna just go sit on a beach. Joe, I'm sure he did. Burt Reynolds had a lot of money, so he had a pretty cool Trans Am too. Banana cream Greek yogurt. That sounds good. I went to the grocery yesterday. I didn't get any yogurt. I should have got some yogurt. Didn't even think of it about it. That's what happens when you go to the grocery without a list. I have a newer vehicle, but my favorite vehicle is my old pink bug. There you go, Ducky. Gentle Jake. All right, Gentle Jake. Yeah. Chaotic disturbance, yeah. Used to have AIM store. There you go. 2017 Ford Explorer, and you treat it like your baby. Gentle Jake, you're 24. Man, you're young. You are young. Chaotic disturbance. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. $2 super chat. You're great, sir. Well, you're even better than I am, obviously. You're giving me super chats. Thank you so much. Cinnamon apple pie and cream something. 1, 2. Okay. Chaotic, I appreciate that. Are you new here? I mean, I don't recognize your name. You may have been here before, Chaotic. Brother, I mean, you're the only super chat I got, so you're doing better than everybody else. But you know, like I said, save money. You know that $2 is absolutely fine. I definitely appreciate it. You don't have to do anything at all. Remind you of a guy from the northern states. Well, I'm from Ohio, so for some reason they call Ohio the Midwest. I have no idea why they call it the Midwest, but it's not. If you go straight up in the middle of Ohio, go north, you hit a lake, and then on the other side of the lake is Canada. So I don't know how they can call it mid anything, and definitely not Midwest because it's more east than anything else. I'm not sure where Rainey went. 24 and already a half a manager. There you go. Lived in Michigan for most of your life until you were 17. That's cool. I lived in Ohio most of my life. I've lived around. I moved out to Phoenix, Arizona for a very short time. Lived in Wichita, Kansas. Oh my God, that place is horrible. uh, lived in Texas for a while, back to Kansas, and then back to Ohio, and now I'm down in Georgia. So you've been here before, but it's been a while. Okay. In a way, I kind of recognize the name. I kind of remember seeing something like that before, but it's hard to keep up sometimes. So, but I appreciate the super chat and appreciate you being here. I'm live every single day. I go live at the same time. My time, around 7:30 to 7:35. Rainey fell asleep on me. I'm that exciting, huh, Rainey? Huh. I see how you are. ACR left talking about playing with his kayak, and Mainly's not here playing with his wood anymore, so I guess I just got so boring that you fell asleep. Thank you, Rainey, for being here. You know I'm giving you a hard time. Lester's going to, there you go. See, Rainey's leaving. Lester's going to go check out the cute snow bunnies. As soon as you say you're leaving. Assistant grocery manager. There you go, Chaotic. I started out, my first job was in a gas station, and then I started working in Chrysler dealerships, working in the parts departments. And I was 20 years old, and this dealership that was getting ready to go out, this was Chrysler, this was back in the late 70s, early 80s when Chrysler was going bankrupt, and the dealership was about ready to close up, and they hired me as a parts manager, but then they closed. So like 6 months after they hired me, they closed. So anyway, yeah, but I stuck with that career for a while until I joined the military. So life's been hard on you, sir. I turned to alcohol after my fiance, soon to be, broke up with me 2 days before Christmas, and my life kind of spiraled for about a couple of weeks. I was drinking a 12-pack a day. Wow. I understand that. I've been married twice, so definitely understand the whole breakup thing. Moved from Michigan to Gulfport, Mississippi. Then I moved to Kingman, Arizona. Now I'm Perth, Australia. So it's been a hell of a journey to get here. First job was Domino's. Now I'm driving for a plumbing supply. There you go. Burger Sleuth, how you doing? Jesus is the truth. Thank you for sharing that with us, Burger Sleuth. I appreciate that. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. I need to warm it up in the microwave. Oh. All right. Coffee warming. Life is good. Got another pot already brewing. I had a little bit of coffee left over. So needed to finish that off and I had the coffee pot all set up to brew my next pot of coffee. So Ducky and Natalie are still here. 10 at night. All right, Gentle Jake. We will see you later. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate you. So yeah, Ducky's here. She's busy taking notes. All right, Gentle Jake, you take care of yourself. Thank you for coming by. Chaotic, it was an honor to serve. I've said this a lot before. It's an honor to serve, and the Air Force did a lot more for me than I ever did for it. So, believe me. When I joined the Air Force, I was a newlywed with a baby on the way, and that's part of the reason I joined the Air Force. Helped pay for that baby, and then I ended up having a second child, and Air Force took care of it all for me. So, nah, you're not getting away with nothing, Lester. Yeah, it all sucks. It's life, though, you know? That's life. There's that meme that's going around. A lot of people are using the sound where it's a kid or something. And it says, when God wants a man to succeed, he doesn't crown him king. He tests him, puts him through struggles. I forget how it all goes. But, yeah, that's exactly what happened, so. Yeah, chaotic. Yeah. I think someone wise once told me, someone very, very wise once told me, they're called X's for a reason. And I think that name is right above your comment there, chaotic. Chaotic, stop that. Yeah, Ducky, that's where I heard it before. They're called X's for a reason. It's me, it's me. Chaotic, that's enough now, all right? You're young, you need to save your money. That's enough. You definitely don't need to do that. I'm smashing ants. If you see me reaching here, I'm smashing ants before they get close to my coffee cup. So. Ant Smasher is a good game, yeah. Fish sticks and zesty curly fries on your nightstand. All right, Lester. Of course you do, Lester. Yeah, I wish it would warm up. Sorry about that. I had to doctor up my coffee. I wish it'd warm up so all these ants would go back outside. There's a lot more to eat out there than there is in here. Yeah. That's what you had for dinner last night, Lester? Okay. Fish probably doesn't age well sitting on a nightstand overnight. Just to let you know, Lester. Somebody named Sal is going to come and visit you. Last name's Manila. or Manila. I don't know how you pronounce his last name, to be honest with you. Got chicken legs on the counter defrosting. Patrick, you're so high you just did your house in. Okay. You're having chicken legs for dinner tonight? Okay. Not sure what I'm going to have for dinner. I got a chicken in the freezer, but chaotic. As far as being rough, I mean, if you're familiar with me, well, if you're not that familiar with me, go check out my video that's titled "Thank You," and you'll see where I was a year ago. And I talk about where I was a year ago. Charlie sees all. Good morning. Yeah, I'm not sure what to have yet. Anyway, that video is called "Thank You." Talks about where I've been, and I'm thanking you guys, my YouTube audience, for saving my life, basically, and literally saving my life. But we gotta find some purpose, and this YouTube channel has been my purpose. It's really changed things for me quite a bit, giving me something to live for. But anyway, and then yeah, everything's temporary. It's all going to change. Absolutely, I agree with you, Ron. I'm probably amazed that you're still here, Ron. Thank you very much. But and then as far as definitely stop sending me super chats, even though I love them. Even though I love them, you're young and you need to save your money. Save, 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 save. Real estate's a good investment. If you can get into a house some way, buy an old house that needs fixed up, improve it while you're living there, sell it, make some profit, move into a little bit nicer house that needs fixed up again, and just keep doing that. That's what I've done. That's what I've done. So, don't have much meat left in my freezer until Sunday when I get to the store. Little Sean, hi, how are you? Mikey Blazer, good morning. How are you, sir? This is going to sound like a sob story. It's not, I promise. It's just I assumed my dad threw up blood in my... he had non-alcoholic liver cirrhosis, which kind of screwed up my childhood when I was 12. All right. Well, so you said you were 23 or 24, I think. So, I mean, that was 12 years ago. Like Ron Lothar just said, things will change. So I'm sure it did suck. Absolutely. Mikey, you're doing good. That's good to hear, buddy. I have walked another day, 171 days in a row. We're up to 348 miles now. Gonna keep on plugging away and get to my 1,000 miles by the time I got a year in, which is going to be in August. You're 24. Okay. Yeah, you got lots of time, Chaotic, and there's lots of things you can do. You get your food money on Sunday. There's lots of things that you can do. What I did is I bought houses that needed work. I bought and sold some, but I also bought some and lived in them while I was fixing them up. Get them to the point where you can live in them, where you got, at least a useful kitchen, something you can clean and or you can cook and clean in, and a bathroom, obviously, and then someplace to sleep. And the rest of the house can be a total disaster. But if you live there for 2 years, when you sell the house, you don't have to pay any capital gains tax on it. So there's no tax for the profit that you make. So, you buy you a house for cheap, fix it up yourself as you go, put the house up for sale, make a profit, and then buy a little bit nicer house to fix up. But always buy them that they need work. Help you not to drink. Yeah, absolutely, Kay. Your childhood definitely doesn't define you. Definitely talk to you all more later on live stream hopping. Okay. Mikey, thanks for stopping by. Saving Grace Outdoors, hello. Yeah, it's only a sob story if you make it a sob story in life. Yeah, if you're constantly telling yourself, oh, I can't ever do anything because this happened to me in my past. No, then that's when it becomes a sob story, so. Meow mix, okay. Wow. Yeah, you gotta put the past in the past. You can't change the past, and you can only shape the future. So what you have is you have right now, and you can't do anything about anything else other than that. You can't make the future happen. You can shape it and make your future look a little bit brighter, but you can't change what's going to happen. Things are going to happen. So, and you definitely can't change the past. Definitely can't change the past. Nothing you can do about what's happened to you in the past. So, hang in there, Chaotic. Galino, I've got all kinds of videos on my channel that show my house. I've worked on the house here on different videos. I've worked outside the house on different videos. So you want to see my house, watch my videos. Comment on the video, like the video, watch it all the way to the end. Yep. Lester's watching hot cheerleaders on TV. I was on a live stream yesterday. I can't remember the guy's name. But it was interesting. I've got characters on my channel with Lester and Rainy, ACR, Ducky, all kinds of characters on my live streams. And I was watching his live stream, and he had some characters on his live stream as well. So Delino, not here to answer your question. Somewhere in the future. Maybe. Doubtful, but maybe. Ben Jones, boring. Yes, you are indeed. If I could scroll past you, I would. Just like you should scroll past me. Ben, you're just showing what kind of idiot you are if you're going to come on a channel that you think's boring and you're going to sit here and make comments. Now, you're boosting my channel up by doing that, right? You got 3 comments in there. Fan-frickin-tastic, Ben. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Here's the cool thing about it, Ben Jones. you have an option. You can keep scrolling. I don't have the option. I'm stuck with you, dumbass. Thank you, Ducky. Can't stop the hustle. Just took a 10-pound dump. Whoa, isn't that great? You took his option away? Yeah. Oh, it must be that time of day, huh? Well, look who's here, Carol. So glad to see you, Carol. I was starting to wonder if you were going to show up today. Oh, yeah, and speaking of that, people not showing up. No, Carol's here almost every day. I love you, Carol. Um, I was in contact yesterday with Bren, for those of you who are familiar with Bren. OG on my channel, been with me probably since the very beginning. Um, and Anyway, Bren is in training right now, and she's having a real tough time with the training. It's real hard. I guess it's for her job, and very difficult for her. So on the weekends, she's Monday through Friday, she's in training while I'm live streaming. So can't get on here during my live streams, and then on the weekends, she said she usually sleeps in to about 10 o'clock just to rest up from the week. So been missing my live streams. So she said she's going to try and stop by this weekend. So definitely looking forward to seeing her. We miss Bren a lot, and we'll love to see her come into the chat on the weekend. I absolutely do, Ducky. I tell her all the time. I told her she got mainly gifted Bren a membership to my channel, and I let her know that. She said she saw the email on it after. She didn't know it because she said she doesn't check emails and not really on YouTube at all during the week, but she didn't know it. But anyway, she said that she appreciated that, and I definitely told her. I told her how when Mainly did that, I read off her name as getting a gift, and everybody thought that she was here. And I said everybody was like, "Bren's here, Bren's here." So yeah, I definitely tell her that. So I definitely let her know. My wife's channel name, it's on OnlyFans, Galino. Let her know that Sheila misses her. Okay, I'll let her know, Lester. I didn't even think about that. X's.com. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ducky. She does have an OnlyFans page, but I'm not going to promote it. You wouldn't want to go there anyway. She's 2 years older than I am. You wouldn't want to see that. That LMAO, there needs to be another sinister laughing my ass off. Maybe we start a new one. SLMAO. Sinister laughing my ass off. You're an AC. What's that? I'll let her know, Lester. I'll let her know. I'll send her a text this afternoon. I will let her know. You like that sinister laughing my ass off, Lester? Wow, we're up to 63 likes. I haven't looked at the likes for a while. Galino, hopefully you double tap that screen, gave me a like, didn't you? I know you've been in here before. And I think you've asked about my wife before too. You did double tap the screen for me. Okay, we're at 64 likes now. One more. Let's hit my age. Let's get me up to 65. Got anybody in here that can give me another like? You guys are probably showing 65. For me, it shows that. There we go, right there. Somebody did it for me. Thank you very much. Matching my age. That's fantastic. Ron, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you. Enjoy having you here. Popping in every once in a while with a comment. I love it, man. Good to see you. You're welcome back anytime. Yeah, Sheila is Lester's god dog puppy. There you go. Galino, you're going to take off? I'm getting ready to. We're sitting right about 2 hours, so it's about time to sign off and get busy with my day. I got a lot to get done. Gonna be cold Sunday morning. Gonna get cold, start getting cold tomorrow night here. And gonna be down in the teens again on Sunday. Gonna have to watch out for my pipes freezing. You still running water, Ducky? No, didn't get any. We got snow here about almost 2 weeks ago now, but didn't stay very long. You still got water dripping? Chinese torture. I've definitely been live for over 2 hours now because I put my phone on mute, but you can put a 2 hour time limit on it. So I just got a notification come across. So definitely been 2 hours. Time to go chase some snow bunnies. You scared to shut it off? How cold is it up there, Ducky? I mean, is it constantly below freezing? And your water bill is probably going to go up. I've been running water for a week. I could probably fill, yeah. 13 now. It was colder last night. Yeah, I'd say during the day you're probably, I mean, leave your cabinet doors open, and but you're probably, oh, you're on a well. Okay, okay. Probably just leaving the cabinet doors open and letting that heat get in there from the house would be enough to keep them thawed out. I don't know, maybe not, but depends on how cold it is inside the cabinet. But you can probably turn the water off during the day. Just every once in a while, just hit it real good. Or turn the water on for a while. Run some hot water through the pipes and stuff like that. So, but if it's not affecting your water bill, then that's probably no big deal. My tub faucet won't shut off all the way for some reason. I know the reason. There's like little seals inside. Depends on kind of tub faucet you have, but there's gaskets and seals inside of a faucet that need to be replaced every once in a while. Water's cheaper than a plumber? Yeah. That's true. That's true. Fortunately, I can do all that myself, so. It's getting cold here Saturday night. It's going to be down in the teens. And I've had my hot water, which the line runs outside, and it's exposed at a couple places outside, and it's frozen both times it's gotten down in the teens here, so I would definitely be watching that. So all right, we're sitting at 2 hours. We're at 66 likes for the day. You guys are amazing to me. Got some super chats in there. Chaotic was amazing. Gave me a couple super chats. Fantastic. I love y'all. You're the best. You are too good to me. He thought being on a well would be so cheap, but after replacing pumps and buying whole house water softener and osmosis and UV lights, yeah, getting that water to be drinkable. That's another thing. Yeah. That turned real hard. Yeah, that's what it is, Lester. There's O-rings and seals and stuff inside there, and I could fix it for you. You're on town water. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Been over 2 hours. You guys are absolutely amazing to me. I love y'all. We will be back again tomorrow, day 172, and we're gonna go over 350 miles. Um, Keep on plugging away at it. I will see you all tomorrow in about 22 hours. We'll be back. Peace.